Go check out igsky.com if you're looking for some cheap FIFA 16 coins. Use Rossi for an 8% discount. Enjoy the video. Hello guys, Mr. Rossi1990 here, and we're back with another episode of the Diamond Effect. Today's episode, we're going to be using West Ham. Smash the like button if you enjoy this series. You might notice a change straight off the bat, and that is we actually have a different centre-back and two goalkeepers. The reason... Centre-back and two goalkeepers. Goalkeeper and two centre-backs. The reason for that being, these three here link with West Ham players, so I'll change that up so it gets some more of a diamond effect, rather than having two weak links to the defender, if that makes sense. But West Ham have some very nice options, and chose to go with them just purely because they're doing really well in the Premier League at the moment. I was going to wait to see if they got any few more informs, or maybe wait till team of the season, but I wanted to use the inform Payat or Paye I have pack polled a little bit more until he probably gets an improved card. He definitely will get an improved card eventually, but will he get an improved card sometime soon? I can't tell you. But anyway, we're going to go for concept players on the centre mids to see what we could use. We could use Noble, we could use Obiang, we could use him, but I doubt we want to. There's also some CDM options you can use in this team, which are, of course, Song and Kouate. I went for Noble purely because he is Mr. West Ham, isn't he? Mark Noble is fantastic. He may not be the best rated card on this game. In fact, he is quite a poor card. High work rate is quite fun. Good defensively. Scores an amazing goal, by the way. You might want to check that one out in the clips in a minute. But I went with Mark Noble because you can't really not have Mark Noble, if that makes any sense. But the next two players are pretty obvious. You're going to go for Payat, 83 informed version. Like I said, pack polled, brilliant, fun card to use. Can't wait for him to get an improved card because he'll just be out of this world. The next player I used was Lanzini. Now, he could be in for an inform this week, actually. He scored a really nice goal against Chelsea. But I decided to go with his regular card. Because he hasn't technically got the inform yet. He may not even get it. I'm not saying he will get it. But his regular card is definitely a non-rare beast. He really is. If you haven't tried him yet, go try him out. He is absolutely fantastic player to use in his team. He links really well. And the striker we actually went for is going to be Inform Valencia. You can see him there. But you have a number of options for striker. You could use Andy Carroll if you prefer a target man. You could use Sarate if you want an all-round kind of player. Sacco's an option. Yelovich is an option. Another Sacco there. You know, there's a lot of options here. Gianni Gordon, whether he's called down there as well. But we obviously went for the highest rated one and the informed version of Valencia, who was a very fun player to use as well. Only 19, basically 20k we should say. But what he hasn't got is skill moves. 2-star skill moves is really disappointing in this card, because you can't even roulette or anything, and obviously, you know, it's nice to do some kind of skill moves. But what I'm going to do now is going to go over to the games even. And what I've done for you this episode is I've changed the kit to West Ham. You guys have requested to do that for these episodes to make it a little bit more fun. Also, let me know in the comment section below if you notice anything different about the gameplay. I've changed back to the previous Elgato I used. I was using the Elgato where you put it in your PC. Really good device, but for some reason, you guys probably saw, I got a lot of lag, or a lot of glitchiness when scoring a goal. If you see lag, that's because the gameplay was actually laggy today. It was really poor lag. But I mean glitchiness, like when I scored a goal, it kind of like jolted the screen all over the place. It was really frustrating to see that. And when I was editing it back, it wasn't fun at all. I've gone back to the previous Elgato, and I'm hoping that changes my luck. If not, there's obviously a problem with my PC, and I have to get that sorted. But let me know in the comment section below if you see it any better. Let's go into some games. Okay, so going into the games now, and we start off against this team here, which is a pretty good team. He's got a very quick strike force in Ribery, Dybala, Corrado. I can never say his name right, but that's his strike force. It's a pretty good team. Nice cheeky little hybrid, linking some players together there quite nicely. And we start this game pretty shite indeed. And I think that's like the second minute is showing on screen. We give the ball away cheaply, and Dybala picks a corner out, which is exactly what he's going to do. He's a really good player in this game. Left-footed, pings in the top corner. Crap start to this episode, and yeah, let's just hope that it improves, which I hope it does. But anyway, we go on here now, and then another lofted through ball kind of thing. This guy was a bit like that in the games, and Ribery, too quick for my defenders, pops in the corner, 2-0. At this point, I was thinking, you know what, I might even carry on this episode. I thought maybe this wasn't working, maybe the West Ham Diamond Effect wasn't a thing which would get better, if I'm trying to say, but it still defensively went crap this episode. Maybe it's because I'm used to the Premier League lot. But anyway, we improve dramatically. And as you can see here, we win the ball back in the midfield. This is bang on the pretty much a halfway point, 45th minute kind of area. And Memphis Depay, what am I saying? Dimitri Payat, a much better player, decides to go on a gadge and just pings it in the top corner. It's exactly what he can do. He can do that every day of the week. He is a fantastic player, cutting in from that left-hand side. He's obviously playing the left cam, not quite the left wing position, but he felt like he was out wide quite a lot. And we do easily get in behind here. That's a really tidy little finish into the top bin, putting us 2-1 at halftime, which is a lot better than 2-0, let's put it that way. It's always nice to score at the end of the half, because then you kind of go in with the momentum. As you can see, the halftime stats kind of even. He was probably having the better of it and deserved to go in the lead. But Mark Noble showing exactly what he's made of and winning the ball back twice, getting the ball back in. Nice cheeky little ball roll and a lovely over-the-top through ball, and then bang, Valencia, left peg volley, absolute scenes. I'm pretty sure he's right-footed. And he's got a freestyle weak foot. To pull out a volley like that with your weak foot, absolutely mental. And I was buzzing at this stage, 2-0, and I was thinking, you know what, we can go on and do, we can bloody win this game. What a goal that is! I can't get over how nice that goal is. And then, like you said, Dimitri Payet, over on the wing here, doing some skill moves, showing he's got 4-star skill moves, cuts inside, and again pulls out a fantastic finish right into the corner, off the post. It just looks 10 times better. Brilliant goal. Payet was fantastic. I would recommend him to anyone. Cannot wait for him to get a Team of the Season card or any improved card on this one, because this one's a joy. I can't even imagine what anything higher would be like. But really fun using him, and as you can see here, eases past players. His dribbling is next level and scores, like I said, every day of the week, and that kind of shot. Goalkeeper has no chance. And then we give the ball away again here, as you can see, sloppy, bloody defending. Look at this. I leave the ball behind somehow. I think I'm running away with it. And Elasu, I think it was, just completely leaves the ball behind. And then we let him back in the game. That puts it 3-3 now, and you're thinking, bollocks to this. Because we came back from 2-0 down. It was like a bloody Southampton-Liverpool thing all over again. We go to 3-2, and then we just let it slip, basically. But luckily for me, from the kickoff, Valencia does a nice little ball roll, gets him behind. Waits and waits and waits, and who's that powering through? It's Lanzini, who gets on the end of it to score the goal to put us back in the lead in the late on in the game, actually, like the 76th minute or something. I can't quite see that on my screen. But 4-3 now. Fantastic first game. There's still more to come, ladies and gentlemen. There is still more to come. That puts us 4-3 up in that game, and it just gets better. I think that's Noble playing the ball out to Lanzini. I told you, Lanzini is a very nice player in this game. Plays the ball into Valencia. Valencia has a crack. Hits the post, but who's there? It's Payet to pick up. I think that's his hat-trick at this stage. Brilliant, brilliant poacher kind of goal from Payet. Unlucky for Valencia to hit the post when it was a really decent chance. I was expecting him to score it, to be honest. But he didn't. Ribery looks pissed, doesn't he? LOL! Screw you, Ribery. 5-3 at this stage. Really, I don't know why that looks sped up. I haven't sped it up in the stats, but Valencia's shot there kind of sped up. But anyway, 5-3 at this stage. We get him behind again, finding more gaps at this stage, and Lanzini takes it out wide, and we're thinking we ain't got much options here. But we see someone at the back post, and Lanzini plays a lovely ball, and I think it's Rafa getting up big. Almost a carbon copy of Mitrovic's goal against Sunderland yesterday, or 2 days ago, as you'll see in this video. Really, really good header for a guy who is very short and not known for them kind of attributes, but 6-3 at this stage, and I guess there's more. We get the ball in here, get a little bit of luck as we win this ball back here. Valencia wins it back quite nicely, gets him behind, nice little ball roll, finds some space. Unfortunately for him, the shot does actually peter out, but then there's Mark Noble, picks up the ball with a ball roll, and smacks it in the top corner. Mark Noble, with his like 60-odd shooting, decides he fancies a bit of this, and makes it 7-3. We were 2-0 down in this game. 7-3. I think it was 2-1 at half-time. An unbelievable second-half performance from my Diamond. The West Ham Diamond came up huge. It came up huge in this game. It was fantastic. I was buzzing my tits off. It is a beautiful goal from Mark Noble. A nice ball roll. Sells like one of his man. And then I thought I took it too far wide, but did I? Hell. Mark Noble will find the top cherry, putting us very much in the lead at 7-3, and that's how that one finished. Unfortunately, we didn't end up scoring 10, which would have been lovely, but that was brilliant. It really was fun. We actually scored with every shot we had on target, which is amazing. Some people get annoyed with that. I think that's fantastic. We go into the second game. Spirits high. He's like straight out. He's got a nice team actually. He's playing the Hulk as striker at right forward, which, you know, I've done it before. It works a charm. He is actually a very powerful player, and this game did not go to plan. I'm going to say it straight off the bat. Everything which went right in the first game went wrong in the second game, you can imagine. We went into half-time at 0-0. As you can see, I had 8 shots, but only 1 on target. Really poor. Not too sure what was happening there. Every shot was going wide, wasn't threatening the goalkeeper enough, and it was disappointing because we were very much in the game. It then got into the second half, and just a swing and a miss, pretty much. I think that's Barzaghi trying to tackle, and he just completely fluffs his lines. And then that's Hulk, who's going to score that every day of the week. He really is. On his left foot, he's dangerous. And he does end up scoring that to make it 1-0. And we got a guy injured. Could have kicked out a bloody play, Hulk, you prick. But anyway, he does actually find the top corner with that one. Not a lot I could really do, and that's actually how that game ended. As you can see, I thought we were on top in that game. 14 shots, 5 on target, couldn't score a frickin' goal. Very disappointed. We go into our final game now, and against this team, I was actually a bit worried. But we got to the 7th minute, and he decided to rage quit. 0-0. I have no idea what happened that game. But anyway, I only do 3 games in this series, so unfortunately, that's the end of it. Really disappointing, because I said if people do rage quit, it does count, which you guys can say in the comment section below if you'd like me to change that up maybe. But here is the run of it. Who should I use next? If you're liking a new font, by the way, I'm trying some new stuff. Cost of the diamond, 141k-ish. Fantastic price for this diamond. I would definitely recommend. Best player, payout by an absolute mile. But even then, everybody had their play. Mark Noble was brilliant in centre mid. I thought Lanzini was brilliant. Valencia was decent, but I don't like that 2-star skill moves aspect. Maybe if I try this again, I might even try Andy Carroll, just because you know what you're going to get with Andy Carroll. You're whipping the ball in. 9 out of 10. Voice crack again. 9 out of 10. I think it was the most fun one I've used so far. Not the best one, but the most fun one. I enjoyed it. 7-3 game was absolutely intense. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed this episode. Let me know in the comment section below what you'd like me to use next. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you next time. And bye. Boo.